So hello and welcome to the next episode of the Boardmasters, and I'm joined again by Kurt and Chris, and we're just going to have a quick chat about our feelings and thoughts on Takenoko. Now we're finished with the game. So guys, how did you find it?
I'll let you go first, Chris.
I found the game very interesting. It's very cutesy, very pretty. I think it's a great game for newbie gamers to get into, to play, and also for young children as well. Families. Great replayability value. It's great fun. Altogether, all in all, very good game. And like I say, very easy to get into. The rules are fairly simple. I would rank it, probably give it a 6 out of 10.
Oh, 6.
Nice.
Stingy on that, I would say. 6.
Yeah, I find it a very enjoyable game to play. I think it's kind of one of those games where you can get in what you put out of it. So if you could just play with the kids, in a family sort of environment, you can really have some nice kind of like quality time. But if you're playing, as you are in the setting with two of your mates, there's some more affordability for strategy moving forward to the game. So I think you can get quite a lot out of it. So there's a lot of replayable values, as Chris has already said. I'm going to be a little more generous on my giving it a 6. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. I mean, I love this game. I really do. I'll pick up on what Chris said in terms of it being a good game for newbies, and that is one of the main reasons I bought it. When I first got into the hobby over the summer, I read a few lists of best gateway games, best family games, and this constantly showed up. It was always high on the list, and didn't interest me to begin with because, as I say, a game about pandas eating bamboo and whatnot on paper sounds completely uninteresting. But in the end, I plumped for it, and yeah, absolutely love it. Me and Stace play this regularly. It's probably the one game I've got so far that Alex, our 7-year-old, can play with us. You've got to be a bit generous in leeway and in changing his mind now and again, but he does enjoy the game, and he's thoroughly enjoyed beating the grandparents at it.
Nice.
I think the theme is gorgeous. I really do love the theme. I have to say, I was a little disappointed when it arrived because I watched it played by Rodney Smith on YouTube when I was learning how to play the game. I'll link to his channel down below. And he was playing with his kids, and it was massive. It was a giant set. I mean, like the panda was probably this tall, and each bit of bamboo was. And me being completely new and naive thought, oh, that's a good price for 30 quid to get a game that size, so I'll jump on that. And then this arrived, and I was a little disappointed, but they are very, very cute.
I can imagine that.
Yeah, having found out the giant is, I think, around 200 quid. I love the game, but not quite that much. I have spent that amount on a few games, but probably not for Takenoko.
Do you reckon you may spend that on Takenoko in the future?
No, there is an expansion, Takenoko Chibis, which has a panda wife, and you make panda babies.
Oh, cool. So your object is like Yuzuki was trying to get panda babies then, basically.
Yeah. So it expands on. So you have the standard game, and then she comes along and adds different objectives, little cardboard pandas and things.
That's interesting.
Even more bamboo needed.
Even more, hopefully enough. Yeah, because we did struggle on the pink a few times there. And yeah, I'm interested in that. Stace has looked at that. Same with Ticket to Ride, really. We're looking at the expansions for that as well. But yeah, just as you guys picked up the gameplay, I think it is surprising how much strategy there is involved. It's disarming. When you look at the theme, you think it's just a cute little lightweight, and it's not heavy strategy by any means. Some of the other games are going to be Lord of the Rings is certainly a bit more going on than what we got here, but I'm going to be even more generous again because I've got to play it with Alex, and I've played it a few more times. You guys have only played it twice, so maybe that's probably why I won in the end, because I've got a bit more experience with the systems and the tactics and the strategy involved. So I'm going to give it an 8. And it is definitely one of the best games to introduce anyone to the hobby with, I think. This is definitely the first game I get out every time someone new joins the hobby. So I think that was generally really positive about Takenoko. I think Chris is very stingy. But in general,
21 out of 30 is not too bad, I suppose.
20, yeah.
Don't
When you
wanna
put
set-
it that way.
Don't want to set the bar too high.
Put it that way. Well, yeah. I'm going to be overly generous with everything. 21 out of 30 is a pretty good score.
Good start to the series.
Yeah. So as I've said in previously, the next game we're going to move on to is Everdell, which is a little bit more complex than this.
I'm looking forward to this.
But
Yes.
I do love it, and I hope you will join us. Like and subscribe down below, and we'll catch you again soon.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you.